All right. We're gonna talk about why most entertainers worship the devil, or the power occultic reason to think it's naive to think otherwise, that they don't. Because the reason why it's highly naive to think that it's you're not they don't worship any type of devil or understanding, is because it's because of you're kept to be naive, and I'm explaining that in the video, and you're also kept to understand no power in psychology. When you understand power in psychology, you understand that if I were to give you this fame, fortune, money, and you can raise, let's say, because most people want to do good, right? So if you want to raise the consciousness, raise the vibration, raise the energetic level of the earth, uh you that's not what most systems around the world are promoting. So if you're not promoting our agenda, we have to eliminate you. That's why a good amount of them die. Also, on the understanding, it is power and psychology driven. If psychologically, when you make a certain amount of money, your consciousness starts to raise. Why? Because you have besides the fact that when your money changes, it exposes who you are. You get more access to different things. So you don't have to eat beanies and weenies. You don't have to eat ramen noodles. You don't have to eat poor people food. And that's just on the minute level. You can choose to, let's say, be vegan. You can afford to be on a different level of consciousness because you have more money. When you don't have money, you have to live on a lower vibration by choice for the most part. Especially if you live on a poverty level, like you can barely afford food. You're scraping to survive. So when you're power driven, you understand you're gonna give me what I want, and you're gonna follow our agenda. So there are no accidents, there are no coincidences. So you must come from a thorough understanding that you have the power to raise a frequency, a vibration, a consciousness. When you're a rapper, when you're an entertainer, when you're doing all these things. 'Cause remember, music is vibration. Music is gets the body up. Music or vibration gets the consciousness going. So, and conscious vibration is everything on the planet. Everything is vibration. So when you're in that level of control and that level of power, they don't care just for quote unquote spreading positive messages, but they care if you're actually doing something to erect the people to take action against a system. So it is quite foolish to think that they won't have you sign something to make sure you follow my agenda, which is my perspective, my understanding. So we're going to give you all the things of the world if you follow my agenda. That is straight power 101. So, but psychologically, we understand what your potential is. So we're not going to give you all of this. Oh, I said, they're going to let you think that it is very, 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 very naive to think that somebody is not going to keep, because I know if I was dark and evil, I would do the same thing, because the dark and light exist in me. So I have that ability to do that, but I choose not to. And because I'm aware of that type of consciousness, it is actually in myself. It is actually very foolish. And right now I'm sun gazing at 7:30 in the morning. I choose to be part of the light consciousness. But outside of that, it is to know the other side of the realm. It is actually very naive to think that that doesn't exist. To think that nobody's doing that is very naive. And I help you. I can't. That's as far as I will get in this video. But understand the dark exists. Don't be naive.